When I actually buy a chain, I gotta have already bought my mama crib. I'm not buying no jewelry till I buy my mama crib, bro.
I definitely 100,000% understand wanting to do things for your parents or your parent or maybe you was raised by your uncle and your aunt or your grandparents or whatever, doing right and doing good for the people that raised you and gave you a good childhood the best they could, stuff like that. I really do understand that. Trust me when I tell you, my parents deserve the world, and if I had it to give it to them, I would, but in due time. But I gotta say it, and I'm not the first one to say it, but I really gotta know, what is it with especially young black men, that feel like they have to provide, especially for their mom, right? We never really hear, and I know the stereotype, a lot of it is true, if they grew up in the hood and stuff like that, a lot of young black men don't have their dads around, stuff like that. It's sad and unfortunate, but that's how it goes. But what is it with young black men wanting to provide for their mom? I just never hear white kids or young white men talking about, gotta buy my mama a house, gotta do this for my mama. Like I said, I understand wanting to do right by your folks or by your mom, but shouldn't her husband do that? And I understand, well, she may not be married, whatever, not, but it's not your job as the young man to give something as big as a house to your mama. Your mama should have a house. She older than you, she should be more established. I don't know. Maybe some of y'all got the answer and can help me out. Like I said, I ain't really being antagonistic, but it's something that we've all seen, and it's a little strange, so maybe y'all can help me out.